Douglas Trotman. I'm an attorney at law by profession and an entrepreneur. The concept of building cities, the first post-emancipation cities in the region. As you know, all of the cities that are in CARICOM are cities that were built by slaves in the past. That came, you must say, some people say like a dream or on the spirit. And I tie this basically to having lost my wife in April 2018, the 5th of April 2018. And the experiences that we went through in trying to find centers of excellence, etc. So I moved to Nevis and I started to essentially prepare. I had the assistance of Mr. Maurice Clark, an excellent architect, designed several buildings in Barbados, including the stool that is at University of the West Indies, the admin building. Also, Professor Leonard Ogaro has given some assistance in the area of food and food security. And I also have my good friend, Mr. Richard Lynch, who is an accountant, assisting me on these projects. So city has been designed for Long Point in Nevis. That has caught the attention of the Premier of Nevis. One has been designed for here in St. Lucie at this location, and that has informally been sent to Prime Minister Mayor Motley. It has been sent formally to the IADB through their Cities Lab project, which was set up in 2018, and the division chief forwarded it to IADB Barbados. I am yet to hear from them. There's also a city plan for Dominica, which would be a special vegetarian type city within the context of what Dominica represents. Dominica says they need 40,000 people, Barbados says they need 80,000, and obviously St. Kitts Nevis is only 10,000, St. Kitts about 45,000. So there's a lot of room for us to do this project, these various projects.
What will the project entail? What will the city entail?
Right, the city is essentially an opportunity to for us to diversify our economy, to build housing for persons that well, let's say would enhance them in terms of the way they feel, rather than the max box houses that are built, to allow integration, people from different races to come into the region and work with us. These are essentially cities that put reparations into action. So when we build the cities, each city will provide its own electricity, its own water, its own food, and that will keep us basically keep the food import bill down. We don't have to pay for fossil fuel, etc. So it is a modern concept of what a city is. If you can look on the internet, a lot of people are doing this now, and what will happen is that we will be able to also work with the youth and their entrepreneurship skills, and take care of the elderly, which are the ones who were the nation builders for us. We intend to do things like drones. We will get into the electric vehicles. I can say the UK market, for example, they stop using fossil fuel-based vehicles in 2035. Now is the time that we should get in there. There are already partnerships with the Chinese in Latin America. The Chinese have already expressed interest in assisting in this project. I have worked with a particular diplomat in the US Embassy for about a year and a half, kind of insisting that as it relates to the geopolitics, this is something that the US government should pay attention to. And I say that for more than one reason. So the idea here is to have a bottom-up approach. The concepts will be formally sent to government, where they can then make an assessment as to whether this is the kind of project, a PPP, that they would be interested in.